Hey, I got a question for you.
I'm on the daily grind, I'm taking care of work, I'm getting paid today, I'm doing things to make it right.
Is your money working for you, or are you working for money? It's your boy, the Crypto Lifestyle, coming back at you once again. And I know you guys know, ladies and gentlemen in the cryptoverse knows that it's that lifestyle where your money works for you instead of you working for that money. And man, oh man, I woke up this morning and first thing I did, something just told me, hey, open up your phone, take it out of the plug, because I was charging it overnight, and go to CoinMarketCap, tell me what you see. And to my amazement, we have crossed the 8K price point for BTC. $8,224, ladies and gentlemen. That is really uplifting news. It just elevated me today. I went to the gym actually in the morning before I got on the computer right now and just started swinging that kettlebell, man. It just gave me some energy. Did a nice little workout. But anyways, so guys, I mean, this is great news, right? And it might have to do part with, where is it? Right here. Over here, right here. But we'll get to that in a second. I just want to show you guys my chat, right? I came in my chat and I told these guys this. As you can see, 6:49 a.m. as soon as I woke up. Boom! $8,085 was BTC. Woke up to that beautiful site. BTC crossed 8K. So on and so forth, and then it went up a couple hundred more. Is it going to pull back a little bit? I don't know. We don't know. I mean, like, one thing is for sure. So my man over here, Sharag, this guy been, as I said, he's the one who has his ear to the ground. He's getting all the latest of the latest info, and he's sharing it with our community here. So if you guys want to join this ICO group chat, I would most definitely leave that link in the bottom in the description box and also in the comment section. So my boy thinks it might go back down to 6,800. Well, he's saying that's a support level, and I get him. But right now, in this, with all this positive news coming out, I personally, I like to short BTC, especially in this bear market, you know, but right now, I think the tide is shifting. I truly believe it's very dangerous to short BTC. With all this positive news coming out, why would you want to take the risk and short BTC? Kind of like what we saw last week with Bitcoin went up to, I think it was $800 in a matter of 2 to 5 minutes, right? So we could see similar pumps happen out of nowhere, right? We got the Bitcoin ETFs coming out. What is it, August 14th or the August 9th to the 14th? They're gonna, make this announcement and make it official. We will know for sure what's happening in that regard. So we got the Bitcoin ETFs coming out. That's going to give us massive liquidation, and it's going to make it easier for people to access and buy Bitcoin, right? And that's one of the major hurdles. Even when I first got into Bitcoin, guys, yeah, that was like a big thing for me, right? It was like, oh my God, it was like a chore to send fiat to this local exchange, wait like 72 hours, and then their prices was ridiculous, their fees was ridiculous. So, I mean, if we can make it far more easier for people to buy Bitcoin, guess what? A lot more money is going to flow in, and we're going to bank some coin. The early investors are going to prosper the most out of that, right? But let's take a look at this here, guys. So as I said, please, you guys should subscribe to ICO Drops. This is where a lot of investors go to ICO Drops to look for ICOs. And not only do they give us general crypto news like this, they actually, update us on the investments that are, or the ICOs that are listed on their website and what happens. Like, for example, Airblock, token unlocked has been postponed. Tokens will be unlocked and listed. So it's a great source for information. So anyways, let's just take a quick peek at this, guys, okay? So ICO Drops, this is not from them. They're just kind of reporting this. So right here, actually, let's go back for a sec. So let's just read at the bottom. According to the G20 Communique, oh, they went French on us there. Communique, is that Spanish? I don't know. But crypto assets do not pose a global financial stability risk. I repeat, they do not. And let's say that one last time. They do not pose a global financial stability risk. The G20 asks the FATF to clarify in October how its standards apply to crypto assets. So Actually, you know what? Let's just read the whole thing now. So, technological innovations, including those underlying crypto assets, can deliver significant benefits to the financial system and the broader economy. The broader economy. Of course, it would offer so much more benefits. Crypto assets do, however, raise issues with respect to consumer and investor protection. That's a farce. Well, actually, not really. I guess the hacks and the scams that are out there, right? They might be alluding to that. So, market integrity. Tax evasion, money laundering, and terrorist financing. Come on, man. How many terrorists have money in the bank? Money laundering. You know, they have some like bullshit business, some storefront, and they put it into the bank. I mean, like, banks hold far more terrorist funding than anything else, okay? That's a fact. Because why? I think the banks are, one of those people up there, but let's just leave it as that. So crypto assets lack the key attributes of sovereign currencies. While crypto assets do not, at this point, pose a global financial stability risk, we remain vigilant. It's more like saying like you guys are just trying to say, you guys are trying to say, just in other words, say we are deliberately hindering the growth of the markets. Don't say we remain vigilant, okay? Just be honest. Yeah, well, you know what? We want to purposely hinder the growth of the cryptocurrency markets. Anyways, we welcome updates provided by the FSB and the SSBS. And look forward to their further work to monitor the potential risks of crypto assets, to assess multilateral responses as needed. We reiterate our March commitments related to the implementation of the FATF standards, and we asked the FATF to clarify in October of 2018 how its standards apply to crypto assets. So in other words, to be continued. You know what I mean? It's like another kind of like, all right, roadblock. All right, guys. So yeah, we had this discussion and, well, I mean, like, it was positive, right? The result was positive because they're pretty much saying that how it's not a threat, financial threat or whatever. And, but we have to do some more research into this matter before we give an official announcement on how it's going to work. So I think this is like, I mean, it's more of a win than a loss for sure. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. But why all this postponing? Like, man, how long have you guys been talking about this? You know what I mean? Like, just, execute, get it done. Just, you cannot fight this. You cannot resist this. Blockchain is going to come, man, whether you like it or not. So might as well adopt to it sooner than later. That's my sentiment on that. But if we actually look at this one point here, so this is the full document, and they only showed us this one here, point number 10, because it's it pretty much tells the direct message, right? That's all we need to read. But if we actually take a look at this, so the global economic growth remains robust and unemployment is at a decade low. Okay, it's at a decade low is what they're saying. So however, growth has been less synchronized recently and downside risks over the short and medium term have increased. Now they're saying that so the economic growth remains robust and unemployment is at a decade low. I would like to see these statistics. I guess they did recover. Even if that is the case, could you guys only imagine the amount of jobs and opportunities blockchain would bring to the world, to the economy, the world's economy, okay? The world's economy. Just take a step back. Think when the computers, okay, when computers were now invented, back in the, they were invented before that, but like say the mid 80s, right? Apple was around, IBM was there. It created a lot of jobs, right? And then the internet came out, right? We have Microsoft and we have all these other companies, Yahoo and Google and whatever, AOL. All those things, it created a massive amount of jobs, right? For those company owners and then for their employees, right? And then software developers, and we have all these internet-based jobs, like, we have Amazon as an internet company, eBay and what have you, right? It created an immense e-commerce system, right? So just imagine what blockchain would do, right? If they think employment is at a decade low, man, I'm telling you, like, so many opportunities would be created from blockchain technology. So that's another plus, right? It's only a win-win situation for the economy and for the citizens of the world. So let's go forth with this damn thing already and stop hindering the growth of the markets, okay? Deliberately. That's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, we got to be kind of happy today, Crossing the 8K mark is a big thing. It might dip back down. Who knows, man? Like, seriously, I don't care what anybody tells you. Oh, this support level, that resistance level. Look, nobody knows for sure. No chart's going to tell you this, right? You just got to go with the flow, right? Take it day by day, man. That's just me. Hey, 301 billion market cap. We are gravy. I truly hope this is the shift, right? The bear market isn't completely over. I mean, my personal opinion, I think so. We are definitely merging out of the bear market and going into the bull market. Where we at here in the video? 9 minutes. I am flopping my flapper way too long. It's your boy, the Crypto Lifestyle, coming back at you once again, giving you the latest of the latest and hopefully the latest of the greatest. We went over the current situation right now with Bitcoin going up. I showed you guys the positive news, and I think that news had a slight impact on the markets. You know, the ETF is definitely part of that as well. So there ain't really much left to say other than until the next video, you're on your own. Later.